this is Professor Erbaswhite. This is an orientation for Math 10 Online, ticket 61385. Make sure that this is the right ticket, and do not watch this video if you are in my other section. Your Lifeline. Let's get started with that. ivc.edu. You're going to enter that. When you enter it, you're going to go to the IVC site that you can actually access everything from there. So let's look at things. This is where you're going to email. Blackboard. This is where you're going to enter your class and class materials. My site. This is where you're going to register or drop and do everything. And academics is where you're going to get to math related areas. So when you click on academics, you're going to see math, computer science, and engineering. All right, and you're going to go to that, and you're going to go to programs and majors, and you're going to go to mathematics. Okay? Now, you can get information about it. Math Center, this is where you're going to get the hours for the spring semester. And here where you're going to get online math information if you need to, how to succeed in math. Student learning outcomes, it's where you get information about what you're going to be learning in Math 10 and what our objectives are. And when you click on faculty, you're going to get my contact information, ivc.edu, and the phone number you can call. When you click on my web page, this is where you're going to get access to a couple of other things. The math videos, when you click on it, you can go to statistics topics, and these are the topics that you can click on and watch. You're going to be required to do this to learn how to use your TI 83 or 84. If you don't use your TI, you're going to run out of time in the midterm and the final. I'm just letting you know. And we'll talk about that a little bit more. You're going to get my schedule on where I am, and at all times is here. My office hours are Monday, Wednesday, Thursday. And then here are my teaching schedule. You can catch me anytime. And just don't interrupt the class. Just come before or after class. And what else? And online course information, you can do that. So let's go to Blackboard so you can actually go in there, and I will show you. Once you register with the class, you're going to get an account. Now, you're going to click on Blackboard, and you're going to be able to get into your class. And the class that you're going to see, it's going to show up, and I will give you the one that, let me try to find it. Okay, 143. Okay, here we go. You're going to click on the name that shows up, spring semester, and you're not going to miss it. And you're going to have some announcements in there, and just read those announcements. But this is where you're going to do the bulk of your work. It's called My Stat Lab. Now what it's going to do when you click on it, it's going to open this thing. But before it comes here, because I'm an instructor, it's not going to do that. It's going to say you're going to have to buy My Stat Lab. This is where you're going to have to pay. It's like buying your book. To get into there, you have to register and pay. It's between 100 to 150, and follow the instructions in there and buy it. You can also buy the code from our bookstore, but and then it will give you a code, and you can enter that code here. You don't have to use a credit card that way. You can just pay cash if you want. When you come in here, you can check the browser and make sure that your computer is good enough. If your computer is not good enough, you will have to come to IVC and do all your work at IVC, either in the library or the Math Center. But this is where you're going to go. My Stat Lab course home. Everything is in there. So when you go in there, and you're going to start seeing things. Okay? Now, you're going to have your syllabus. Just click on the syllabus, and it's going to open up. Get a printout of that. Okay? Now, like I said, you need to buy the access, but the access will come with the book, and this is where your book is, ebook and chapter 1, chapter 2, and all that stuff, okay? You can click on it, you can get it. So if you like reading your book online, this is where you're going to do it. Remember I showed you where the videos are? The videos are also here. If you click on it, you will see it. Erbaswhite videos. This is like, you click here, or you can go to this channel, and I'll also show you how to get to the YouTube channel. So if any of these things do not open, this is what I want you to do. Now open your browser, go to YouTube, and it will open up, and there will be this search engine right up here, and enter that, my name, Ilkner Erbaswhite. Okay? When you search it, you're gonna see a bunch of videos, but the first one is hit the channel. So click on my name and go to playlist, and under the playlist you scroll down, statistics topics. This is where you're going to click and you're going to learn. This is chapter 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and all that is labeled. This is where you're going to watch your video. For example, displaying data in graphical form. So you're going to buy a graphing calculator that's going to look like this. Okay? It is going to be TI 83 or 84. And you're going to have all that, and you're going to put your headphones. You can watch these videos at IVC or at your house or on your iPad. And you're going to watch it, take notes, and you're going to learn how to use your calculator. If you don't do that, you're gonna be forced to do things a little bit faster. So make sure that that's not happening to you. After you watch the video, you can go to homework. You will do the homework. Now the homework is going to open up, and you have to continue. If you have a pop-up blocker, it's a homework 1, and here's the deadline. Homework 2, here's the deadline. Those are firm. I'm not going to let you pass those deadlines. So you click on the question 1 through question 60 and do them. And I'll just show you a couple. Question 29, for example. You're doing the homework, and it may be multiple choice, or it may be longhand, it may require you graphing, so you're going to have to have some kind of computer literacy to be able to do these problems in addition to knowing math and English. Alright, so you go in there. This happens to be multiple choice. You can watch a video right here about this question. You can go to your textbook right here. You can click on help me solve this, and it's going to tell you what the heck to do. This is that, and continue, But one thing about help me solve this, I don't want you to use this too much. Too much meaning like once or twice in a given homework. If you keep on using this, you're going to do your homework without understanding a thing about it. So I want you to read your textbook, and then watch the video, watch my calculator video, then do your homework. And it's going to put a green check mark when you get it done. If it has a red cross, that means you missed it. You can access it again and try to do it. Here's another one. You can print it. You can bring it to my office hours. We can work on it. Or you can click on Ask My Instructor. What it does is you can type in here whatever you want to type, and when you send it to me, it will come to me in an email, and I'm going to look, okay, I can help this person. I can see your response and all that good stuff. All right? Does that make sense? So let's get out of here. Okay, this is your homework. Now, after you do your homework, you're going to have to go and take a quiz. You click on the quiz, and in that case, you can only take quizzes once, okay? In addition to quizzes, right before the midterm, you're going to take a drill. Right before the final, you're going to take a drill. And under here, you're going to see a bunch of things, like email 1, email 2. Those are the emails, and you're going to see the deadlines by clicking on the syllabus. On a nutshell, you're going to have to email me and from the IVC and put it in the subject area, your name, ticket number, and Math 10 online. And then you tell me where you are with your studies. Let's say I finished section 1.1, I did 2 problems, I'm having a hard time, can I come and see you? That's a perfectly good email. Then you're going to come here, email 1, and you're going to say, okay, I'm ready to start. And then you say something like, it's going to ask you, did you email your teacher this week? Yeah, I did. Submit test. What this is going to do is, it's going to give you a point, and those are going to go towards your grade, because you are graded for keeping in touch with me. All right. You can check your grades right here. Click on the grade book, and you can see that. And now this is the other thing that you need to do. Discussion board. In addition to the emails, you're going to go to discussion board, and then it has questions in there. And you're going to click on respond and respond. And you can see other people's, and these have deadlines as well. Okay, I'll just show you a couple of deadlines. For example, you go down here. Okay, you're starting on January 16, and deadline for this, deadline for that. Here it's telling you quiz 1 and homework 1, they are due. Make sure discussion board 1 is due. And it's going to tell you, do your email 1, email 2. So that means you're going to email me, and you're going to get that email point. If you need to do such, make sure you understand it, get a printout, and then meet all these deadlines, and understand how I grade. How do I grade? Understand that I am doing the midterm and the final, drills count, online quizzes count, homework counts, discussion board counts, and emails count. Okay, and this is what it is. You need to get at least 70% to be able to be accepted as passing. You get 69%, that's not good enough. All right? So, data sets, sometimes in the discussion boards, I ask you to do certain datas, and then you can click on data sets, and you can get it in TI-83 plus form, Excel file form, JMP, Minitab, anything that you want. So actually, I recommend you use the TI-83, 84 plus thing, that if you have the graph link, you can actually download the data to your calculator. Multimedia library. Now, remember I told you I have calculator videos, and they are under here. Let's say you want to see all the animations and videos, and let's say on chapter 1 you want to see videos. Okay, fine now. So you can see exercises have videos, and click on them and watch these videos. Okay, so that's important. The other thing is, you're going to have to come 3 times for this class. The first one is orientation. And if you do everything that I'm telling you to do, I'll send you this orientation video. You don't have to come in person. But for midterm and the final, you have to. And to be able to take those midterms and finals, you have to have a picture ID. There is no exception. Okay, please, please. You don't have a picture ID, you cannot take this class. I'm not going to let you take the midterm and the final. Midterm news, I'll just tell you what you need to do. And the schedule, like I said, is in the syllabus, and make sure that you understand when you're coming back, and you click this, and then you're going to have to come back midterm, March 13, final, May 15. You're going to come in, all right? So, what else? That's pretty much it. And you take your quizzes, and I showed you where you do homework, where the Erbaswhite videos is, where your book is, and all that stuff. So let's go back to the PowerPoint, and let's make sure that we understand everything that's required. So I started with ivc.edu, remember? And then my webpage, I showed you that. And this is where you access your class, Blackboard. When you access Blackboard, you're going to go to My Stat Lab. And at that point, you're going to pay either online, or you go to the bookstore and buy the code, standalone my Math Lab or My Stat Lab code. You ask the nice lady in the bookstore. You buy that. You bring it to your computer, and then you use that code to sign up. So you can pay cash. If you're buying it right at that moment, you need a credit card. Okay, technical requirements, Blackboard support, this is the phone number. Pearson support, that's where my stat lab was. Remember, when you click, you go to another place, you call these guys. The Pearson support, here's their phone number, and here's more troubleshooting things. Just kind of click on this and then familiarize yourself. Okay, so Math 10 Online, for this ticket number, the video link will be sent prior to January 16. You need to complete all the orientation tests. Otherwise, you'll have to attend the orientation in person on January 16, 7 to 8 p.m. Bistic 104. So if you get everything done that I will tell you, you don't have to come to this. If you cannot get it done or you are in doubt, please come in, all right? Now, what do you need to do? Watch this video. Obviously, you're watching it. Buy a permanent Pearson pass after accessing Blackboard and start working. Check system requirements, understand the requirements, fill out the orientation form, contract, and entry survey, and email them, okay? They're available in Pearson. I'll just show you one more time. Let's go in there. Where were they? Right here. Okay, orientation contract and all that stuff. Look at this. Now, orientation form, you need to do, if you click on it, it tells you, you do this, you do that, print it out, and then you email it to me. Contract, read it, print it out, fill it out, email it to me. Entry survey, print it out, fill it out, email it to me. So you need to do this before January 16 not to be dropped, okay? And you need to get a permanent pass to be able to do this thing. Do not get a temporary thing, okay? Now, what else? I told you, if you come on, and you're interested, give me those in person. You can give me those things in person. If you're adding on January 16th, sometimes students, that's why I need to drop the no-shows, because they will be petitioners. When they come on January 16th, I will add them up, and I will drop, students who did not do the orientation. So, and those students have until January 21st to be able to finish the orientation, okay? But if you come on January 16, you buy yourself some time. You go, okay, well, I also have until January 21st to finish all this orientation form, contract, entry survey, all that stuff. All right. Now, 8 weeks into the class, you're going to have a midterm that you have to come in with your picture ID, March 13, 7 to 9 in Bistic 104. And then the final exam you have to come in, that's May 15, 7 to 9, and that's also in Bistic 104. Those are required. If you, even if your grades add up, you have to take the final exam to be able to pass the class, okay? So you're actually, you understand all these requirements. Make sure that if you're in doubt, just come so I can just convince you. So you don't have to, you just have to register and pay for that at IVC. And you go Blackboard with the registration that, you pay the class, so you get into Blackboard. But you sign into Blackboard, and it's going to pause, and it's going to say, okay, well, did you buy the My Stat Lab Pass? That's going to cost $100 to $200. You're not buying the book. You can get a cheap $5 Amazon book if you want, just to make sure that, you can have a paper book in front of you. It doesn't have to be the exact book that you have, so just you can look at it. But your book, your exact book, is online with the access that you buy. Okay, it's actually a lot less expensive than buying a paper book. The other thing you're going to have to buy is a TI 83 or 84. If you have another calculator, you can use this, but you're going to have to teach it yourself. I recommend that you do TI 83 or 84 so that you can watch the videos and then learn and just teach yourself how to use that calculator, because it may be impossible to get everything done in the midterm and the final within 2 hours. So that's all you pay for, and understand that you need to spend a minimum of 5 hours a week. Do not do it on Sunday night before Monday, because those are when the deadlines are. Do them throughout the week, at least put an hour a day, do your homework, watch the videos and all this, and then, because I'm not going to tell you, oh, I'll give you an extension here and there. You need to come in person again, midterm and the final. You need to post things in the discussion board that's also graded. You need to email me every week and then go to my stat lab and then say, yeah, I did email, so that will give you the point. Let's say you emailed me, you forgot to go and get your point from my stat lab. Well, tough. So that's pretty much it. You're not going to get a point. Please don't ask me to give you the point because you forgot to do that step. So you need to do both steps to be able to get those points. And at the end, it may make a difference of an A to B, you know, if you miss those things. All right. Again, I gave you my contact information, all the information. If you are in doubt, please come and during my office hours or the orientation so we get going. Well, good luck to you. So I'll see you online.